Steward. We arrest Steward. Steward.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled. scouts have surveyed new areas.
Stuart.
Research Institute has concluded its latest task and is ready for its next priority. The delegates have gathered and will consider the steward's agenda. project.
Hear ye, hear ye! The eyes have it!
A law has passed in the council. Take heed. Newcomer outsiders, be reminded. To maintain your residency rights, you must remain productive at all times. Recess has ended. The Council sits again.
The proposed law has been rejected.
Hear us, Steward. Steward!
Hear us, Steward.
Steward.
The delegates have gathered and will consider the steward's agenda. Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable volume.
Stuart. Stuart.
New territory has been charted.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Stuart! Stewart.
I know y'all are getting back, and I'll say it again in just a minute, but seriously, y'all are doing good work. I don't want y'all to think that. It was more just y'all jumping on me trying to get scores out of me, and I'm going to give them to them, and I make sure all y'all should get your scores, but there's nothing here where I'm like, oh no, we're in deep trouble.
Yeah,
It
no,
comes, absolutely, but that happens.
to be honest, guys, like the results for this Bring It were really, really, really good. So I don't want anybody to sit there and think that you didn't do good. The Bring It there was like one or two little itty bitty things that are going to be easy to fix on the phones.
And so once you all see these, you're going to be like, oh, I ain't going to forget next time. And I know Thursday, when y'all have Bring It Boosted number 3, that is Thursday, y'all are going to knock it out of the park.
Oh, so we go back to the boosted, bring it boosted to look at the score.
Yes, go back to the Bring It Boosted to look at the scores. So, I'm going to share my screen here. No, not remote screen. How dare you?
Again, once he shows you guys this, even if you didn't completely pass the Bring It, guys, everybody, and I do mean everybody, got pretty close to passing. Like, really close. So Bring It number 3, you guys are going to absolutely destroy.
How do I get to the bring it boosted number 2? I'm looking at the first one.
You have to go to the learning app and back to the library and choose the second one. So wherever you went to choose the first one, you go back there to choose the second one.
Oh, I got you. I see it now.
I'm also going to put a link in the chat.
And when am I going to be able to do those boosted for the first one? Because I felt like 2 of them or something.
We'll worry about that later. Don't worry about that for now.
Okay.
We'll come back to it. Just get through as much as we can for now. If when we get time, we'll come back to that other stuff. But, so for Bring It Boosted number 2, we're going to start with the first one. That is the positioning. Analyzing statements to determine if they represent an appropriate positioning response. I know it's showing number 1 there. I'm about to hide it. But it's normally a $10 fee to process the payments. Since you're already struggling with your payments, I don't want to add more charges and we'll waive it for you. Is that something we want to tell the customer? Yes or no? No. So that answer is false. Does everyone see why?
But can't you waive a fee though for a customer?
No.
Or agent assistant be lying.
Why would we waive the fee?
If they're disabled or diseased.
If they're disabled, deceased, or there's an outage with the fee, we can waive it for certain reasons, but not just because they're struggling with making a payment.
And the system will let you know, right?
Yes.
It's good about that.
When you all go to pop up, when you go to choose the make a payment option, whether it's making a payment for the customer or setting up a payment arrangement, it's going to ask you to tell the customer about the $10 fee, or it's going to say, are they disabled, deceased, or is there an outage? So that is why there are reasons we can waive it, but we can't just proactively do that for every customer.
For that reason.
It has to be a certain rate. Yeah, exactly. So, just because I'm glad you're thinking along that way that you want to help the customer. But they do, that is something that loses Verizon money in the long run, and so that is something to think about. So, with number 2, stop sharing there. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you how you can process payments for free using My Verizon. True or false?
True.
This one is true. Because that's what we want to get the customer to do. Hey, let me show you how to do it on self-serve, because there is no $10 fee. If you don't want them to get it, hey, rather than me taking this payment, let me walk you through doing it on My Verizon. I'm sorry, but payments can only be processed using My Verizon, but I can give you the steps to do it.
The cost.
That is definitely false, because we can absolutely take the payment. It's not saying that we can't. We can absolutely make the payment for them, but we want to encourage you to do My Verizon because there is a fee.
Yeah, imagine straight up lying to the customer. That always ends well.
Right. Shoot. I agree that a $10 fee is a lot just for taking your payment, so why don't we just review the steps so you can process the payment for free on My Verizon?
That one is false. It's false, but
that one though, that a lot. I punted on that one like 5 minutes, but I think that the what got me to go false was a lot. Where it said there is a lot. I don't think we should be telling them it's a lot.
No, we shouldn't be, because we should not be agreeing with the customer saying that we don't agree with Verizon policies, should we? That is talking bad about the company you work for. That will get you promoted to customer really fast. So
you know, I have a statement to make. At first, I'm like, okay, obviously this is false because you're not supposed to disagree with policy. So then I'm like, let's check agent assist. So I put this in agent assist, right? And agent assist is like, no, this is true. Yeah, I did the same thing. Exactly. I literally said they're arguing with agent assist. I'm like,
but agent assistant is not. Agent assistant isn't going to necessarily give you. Again, that's not agent assistant. Doesn't know it knows stuff about like what our policies are. It's not going to be able to answer a true or false question for y'all though.
Agent assistant.
It did the other one though.
Just because it can does not mean that it always will. I will tell you it's a great tool, but y'all, I love that you're
policy. I was just agreeing with the customer.
Right. I call myself like showing empathy. Like, right. I'm giving empathy. Pay $10, so but I can show you.
But like saying it's not a lot of money for you to pay. You know what I'm saying?
But let me show you these steps to process.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
She was still showing the steps, but we also agreed with the customer that like, yeah, $10 is a lot.
And that's why that one's a tough one, because the last part is great, but it's just that first part. We don't want to necessarily say, hey, that is a lot. Be like, you could say, hey, I would also be calling in to make sure I could get my payment taken care of. Let me show you how you can do it for free on My Verizon, because if I take it, there will be a $10 fee.
I went wrong by misunderstanding a lot of things. Instead, it wasn't necessarily me wrong answering. It was misunderstanding.
It's just like a driver's license test. I guess you got to think outside the box.
Yeah.
You got to think outside, but also don't overthink it. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. Is they're
I definitely.
Just literally, just simply, is it promising something that we shouldn't be, or is it staying within our bounds? That's the biggest thing. Is if you all can keep from making false promises to customers. That's what a lot of these positionings are trying to prevent you from doing, if that makes sense. We have free options for making your payment, and I can walk you through whichever you prefer. Do you use My Verizon on your phone or computer?
True.
This one is true. It's not saying that we can't, but it's encouraging and focusing on that My Verizon option. So, again, I just want to clear this up, too. Again, whoever it is knows is already going to know I'm not going to say names. But you all are smart people. You all have shown it to me multiple times. I sent this through them in the text. But to you all, I want to say it to you as a whole. You all have been fantastic, and you're going to do good. Stop downing yourselves. Start paying attention. Read. Do not rush. You have no reason to rush here. Yes, there's a timer, but that's just so that you feel the time constraint, because there's really no other way to feel it without putting it on. And you don't want to go on the phones tomorrow. I know. So rather than think about the timer, think about the question and getting the answer to it. And once that's why I give you, don't focus on what time it is. Let me tell you all how much time you have left. That's my best opinion for y'all, because the more you rush, the more you're going to hurt yourself. But y'all are good, and I know you can do this. So with that being said, we're going to do the next one. Number 2, or page 2. Go ahead and hit next for me. ACSS and resource discovery. I will send everyone a push.
Oh, yeah, I need a push.
And number 5, I knew that was the answer. Went over there the other day and played. And when you
literally, I wrote down all the reasons, still put one.
Are these my answers up here? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay.
Mine was simple mistakes. Like I missed like one of the other or something. Like it's simple stuff I missed.
I got one wrong on here and I got a 70.
You probably didn't get one wrong. That'd be because there's 10 questions.
And some of them are like more than one answer.
Well, this is we gotta see because I think something's wrong here.
Absolutely, look. We will look together.
Yeah.
So, we'll look at this together. Let's start with number one. No, I hadn't answered that yet. So, what contributed to the customer's bill being higher this month?
Plan change.
Why is it the plan change only?
It says it's a single
It
response.
because it was 77 cents, but the bill increased by $10, so I actually said it was.
It said it was a
And I didn't see anything about fraud or disconnected lines.
Yeah.
There was no disconnected lines. This is what I will say. Multiple people put disconnected line. I'm not gonna say names on this.
I didn't put that. You can call my name out.
I'm not gonna call names. Hush.
I'll tell you, I had planned to age and there was no line.
There was no disconnected line. Where did you see a disconnected line from? Just curious.
It shows disconnect. Go to overview. Go to overview.
Okay. I've seen that.
And at the bottom, scroll down. Bill under remarks. It say 1900 disconnected. But I didn't select it for that answer because it said what caused the plan change charge, and the disconnect didn't change the charge on the account. Essentially, I don't know.
Well, no, you're right. But also, what is the date of this bill? I see what you're talking. There was a disconnect, but was it on this bill? That's where I'm asking. I'm sorry, I got you. Because Kendall, you're 100% correct. There was a disconnect, but not on this bill. When did the disconnect happen?
I got another question for him. Do disconnects raise or lower the bill?
May 1st.
Lower.
Right, lowers, which is why I just did plan change.
Unless they got a device payout or something like that, then it goes.
Yeah.
A disconnect could cause, a one-time higher bill, but this case, it's like you said, it's happened on May 1st. That's why we have no idea the effect that's going to have on this bill yet, without looking more into it and without seeing that next bill. This bill does not have that on it. That is why.
Was it the $10 Netflix thing that made the bill go up?
No, it was the plan change.
The plan change, because I said
it was the plan change.
133. It ceased to 133 actually.
So this is why, if y'all look at this here real quick, how much are they being credited for the old plan?
56.73.
Exactly. If you look to the left of it too, this crossed out amount is what the normal total bill is. If you look, what does it say for new plan? How much for the partial charge?
61.33.
With a marked out $80. That unlimited plus plan is more expensive than the 5G starts. The other indicator is the fact that the credit, this is for the same period of time, but the credit and the charge are prorated based off, the total. It's the total times how many days. In this case, that's why this has a higher amount. So if the plan is going to cost more, what caused the bill to increase?
The plan change.
I just wanted everybody to see that and understand why. I know why you all picked some things that you did, and that I appreciate y'all showing me the disconnect line thing. That one threw me for a loop because I feel like they changed that or added that. I don't remember that being a choice before, but the reason the bill went up was from the plan change. So, with that being said, what type of plan change was completed for the customer?
On demand.
How do we know that?
Because of the date.
It was started on April 21st, but the bill cycle was
April
14th.
Oh, look at y'all being fantastic.
Yeah, I messed that one up.
April 14th is when the bill cycle started. April 21st is when they changed.
I don't know why I got this wrong. I don't know. I was thinking differently. I think I could have used myself because I thought if the if it's starting at the beginning of the month, then it's future dated, or I'm switching them up in my head. I don't know.
That you probably switched them up. So when it starts at the beginning of the next month, so a future, will we see a future dated on this bill if the change hadn't occurred yet? If it's starting at the beginning of the next bill,
No.
it won't. We won't see it on this bill.
Won't see it.
That's how you can. That's right off the bat. Future dated, you won't see it like kind of like that. And on demand or a back date will usually be what you see with these kind of changes, at least on a bill like this. It's always going to start at the beginning of the next bill cycle or the current bill cycle. It will always be at the beginning of that bill cycle. If it's any other day, in this case, April 21st, it's a different day than any of the cycle dates. That means it's on demand. So even if it was going ahead in time, even if this was May 15th, is that the start of the bill cycle? May 15th.
April 15th. This is always going to confuse me because I got this whole back day, future date on
Wait,
the
can you
page.
my bad. I think it's May 14th.
Yeah,
May
same.
14th.
It's May 14th would be the bill cycle start date, so May 15th would be on demand. This is what you all need to remember with these. This I tried to specify it in the review, and I couldn't have made it any clearer. I'll be honest. On demand is any date that's not the start of the cycle dates. Back date goes to the beginning of last month, future date to next month.
So, okay, on demand is not the start of the bill cycle.
No, never.
That's what you're saying. On demand is not.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so go back to the bill again so I can kind of match what you said to the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the bill cycle is April 14th to May 13th.
Mm-hmm. When did the change happen?
The change happened, am I looking at the new plan, right?
Or either
yeah,
one.
Okay. Okay, so April 21st. So because it didn't start
on April 14th, it did not.
Right. Okay. So on demand is not. See, when I think of on demand, I'm thinking like, but I put future dated. And the only reason I put future dated is because the question is another question below that says something about future dated, which I got that right. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, this is future dated, didn't it? Because I was stuck on that question forever, so I skipped that one and I answered the other question. And I used that answer to give me that answer, but I was
tried. It's okay. So it's not future date. Yeah, no, this is on demand. That is 100 because it is any date besides that cycle date.
Okay. All right.
See, I think I confused myself. I chose backdated because not only because of that April 21st through May 13th, but it's a credited for 23 days. So reading the credited for 23 days part had me thinking that it was backdated.
And
that's what got that's
not used.
I tell you, you're probably not the only one, Kindle. That anyone else that put backdated was probably thinking the same thing, and that's when we did that review earlier, y'all. That's how I wanted to show you. It'll be if it's a full month of credits, that would be a backdate. But because it's a partial month, it's on demand.
I was on that question for a minute.
See, that's what I needed to know beforehand. There, that would have been useful information.
I gotta hurry up because I know this thing is time.
What'd you say, Kindle? I'm sorry.
I said that line that you that would have been useful information before the test. But
that is one thing I will make sure I word next time. I tried to show that. This is the one thing that bill examples that they have don't all show the same thing. This is what you all will see though on a real bill. This is really what it will look like, and I'm glad that you all were able to see this example. I know it through y'all. It's okay though. Don't let it get to you. It's gonna be fine. This should help y'all in the future though. This is also why after the bring it, I'm not gonna ask you backdate, future date, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna ask you when was the change. That's what I care about. This is more just so that you all understand some verbiage that they may or may not use. To be completely honest. So, with that being said, because we're going to come back to this backdate, future date thing, which of the following benefits did the customer receive by changing their plan?
So I got this one
Gigabytes,
wrong. I did 30 gigabytes unlimited, the ability to add perks, and that was the only two. I didn't know about the 3 year.
Me neither. I got two of them right, but I didn't add 3-year price lock.
Yep.
How would you know? Where would you see this at?
Oh,
Send my plans.
The My Plan OST.
For the 3-year price lock?
Yeah. If I'm looking at it, I think all
they
of
could get it
them
for 23 days.
Yeah, the unlimited, all of them have the 3 year price
They do.
lock.
But I chose enhanced video calling, and I thought enhanced video calling came with
It doesn't. If you could, when you go to the OST, when you go to the OST and you type in that plan, the unlimited plus plan, it shows that enhanced video. It says NA, and
it was
because it shows it's not
unlimited
included.
plus. That's why. You know what? I won't even.
But
if you go,
It's okay.
I saw it on unlimited plus.
This is how y'all are going to start
Let's pull
catching
up
the
question.
details.
I
Details
promise
do
you.
not, even the little things.
The
So
details do that.
Unlimited Plus is the plan that they changed to. This is the new plan. If we pull up my plan, you just go to what you get and go through all of it. The 3-year price lock. Look, that's every single plan. Let's see. You all. What was the other enhanced
The
video?
video enhanced right there. The video is just.
That is for the ultimate.
Mhm.
Only. It even tells you right there too.
So Cam, I was confused because I didn't pick the ability to add perks. And you can add the perks to any plan. Because I was focusing too much on that note.
You're good. So someone just said something as well. The reason that that's a thing on here is you can't just add it to any plan. You can add it to any My Plan. This is the only one that can get perks, though. We have features that they can add, like roadside assistance is a feature. That's not a perk. But Disney Plus bundle for $10, that's a perk. Only people on My Plan can get those. So that's why that is the other selection. It's the 30 gigabyte hotspot, the perks, and the 3-year price lock.
It's crazy that I'm missing one little check. Yeah. Shoot you all the way down.
Because it's the whole question. You gotta get the whole question right. Okay, y'all will get there. You'll get there. It's all good. If I seem like I'm being hard on y'all too, it's because I know you can do this. So I
You
don't.
are being so hard. You are being so hard. You are being so hard.
Just send me. I know.
I'm
Just send me to the phones. I'm over the testing. I wing it.
I got you. I got you. So what is HCSS telling you about customers' Netflix and Max perk?
Because
Yeah, the owner hasn't activated it.
Netflix and Max with add perks.
Where did y'all find that at?
They had it activated on the overview screen. I seen it right there at the bottom left hand side. I never forget.
It's on the plan tab. It's on the,
the
plan tab.
Yeah, my bad.
Play a tab.
Yeah, right
Here we
there.
go. Yep. A customer is pending perk activation. Inform your customer. Send a smart link. Look, it's got the button. Guys, it'll do that for you. That's literally, if there is any perks like that they need to activate, that is a great time. What is that going to do? What part of, which one of your KPIs will make you think?
I don't know. I forgot what the KPIs is.
That's for your evaluation.
Customer resolution.
You want to increase.
What you said, Jessica?
I want to say customer resolution because, go ahead, Cam.
You're good. One, so when we say customer resolution, they aren't going to call back. So that means that's going to help your 3-day. We want one resolution so they don't call back within 3 days. So that, boom, that helps one of those for sure, because if they realize that tomorrow, I need to use Netflix. There you go.
This is Verizon's Apple Music feature. It's the same thing.
So we remind them while we had them on the phone, for whatever reason they calling for, we still bring that up.
Oh, please, yeah.
Okay.
Even if you don't do it right then and there, make a note of it. You'll have that notepad up, put a little note down, and then towards the end of the call, hey, before you go, I noticed your Netflix perk hasn't been activated yet. It gave me that heads up earlier. Do you want to go ahead and get that set up with me? Just ask them. That saves you something right there, and the customer's going to appreciate it.
This is not answering my question.
So, the customer is considered changing his plan on his other MDN. Which of the following can you use to support his plan change request?
All of this is, well, I missed the Verizon GPS powered.
That's the one I missed. I didn't put Verizon GPS powered by a crayon.
Yeah.
Because it is something that can help. You may not use it, but it is there for you. It is something to remember. Cryon is there. It will show you step by steps.
Yeah, I got that. I Agent Assist to look up that. Because he told me it's going to navigate. It's basically a navigation that shows the steps how to perform the whatever. But yeah.
Man, yeah, I didn't put crayon because I haven't been using crayon. So
me neither. I don't really use crayon like that.
I'll be honest. As an agent, I didn't really use it much either. I didn't feel the need to.
Right.
That doesn't mean that it isn't there. Remember,
I guess I should have used it and asked the question to see if it gave me the answer.
I tried and it was down.
It made it's when it works is off and on, but it's this little symbol that looks like the play symbol. It's blue and green. That's Cryon.
And I just learned today, Agent Assistant being a little shady. I gotta pay attention. Make sure I'm using her in the right situations.
Answer questions like for a test for y'all. I will tell you that it's not a full chat GPT, but it's close enough. It should give you some of the stuff. So, number 6. If the customer changes his plan, which of the following tools will allow the customer to review the bill impacts and agree to the change?
View together.
View together. Y'all better send that every single time. BT.
I got it wrong. I put next bill.
I did too. I put next bill summary. Next bill summary.
That's what I put too.
Now, I will tell y'all this. I do want y'all to utilize the next bill summary 100%. But view together, anytime there's a change, you need to use view together. So I'm not mad at y'all. I'm glad you are remembering that there is a next bill summary. But y'all better send that view together when it comes time. When you do that change, send that link to the customer. So don't forget that's what that's for.
Number one thing that quality actually gets new hires on, guys. You have to walk the customer through it.
It's always
says, yeah.
It's at the end.
What y'all do rather offer that can be user managed subscriptions? What is how?
That's the view bill. That's the view together. So whenever the view together, you're good. You do want to get the approval for the customer as you're going through it, but before you can even, after you set the plan change to be starting on this date, you send a view together so that the customer confirms that they want the change to go through. That's what that view together does. They have to read those terms and conditions. It's something that's sent at the end. And it's how that they agree to the change, and it allows them to see the next bill's impact.
You can't go to the next step without doing the view together, right?
Well, the view together is really like the last step. That when you'll set the order, you'll set the order up. You'll get all that together. You'll get the phone upgrade, any plan changes, any new perks. You'll choose the date. Then after you've gotten all that chosen, you'll send that view together so that the customer can look at any disclosures, any terms and conditions, and approve it. Mm-hmm. Y'all will get there. Y'all will get there. The customer mentions that his phone is slow in using data anywhere but his home. Which tiles in ACSS will you consult as part of your troubleshooting? Which of these 3? Network experience. That is going to show you all their data availability at home. We go to the usage side. We can see that outside is fair, indoor is good. And it has a service address. We good on that? Number 8. If the customer says a bad actor has ordered a device on his account and he reported it for fraud, which of the following is correct?
The device order was canceled and the fraud issue is resolved. We went over there.
We sure did. Yes. And if you all look into that overview screen, you go over here, you can see that order was canceled. So because it was a fraud order, we were able to get it canceled. That order is resolved. We do not need to reach out back to fraud for this situation. If they don't get their credits, If they talk about credits, yes, then give them the fraud. We ain't giving fraud credits here. No, no. Now, the customer says he requested to add the 100 gigabyte mobile hotspot perk to his line ending in 0100, but he hasn't been able to use it. Why?
The order and the
Future dating. But how did I didn't see that? I didn't see that.
It's in the service tab. It's in if you pull up in the service, I think it's the service.
Yeah, service.
Tap on that, and then if you tap on the details, it is gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We've got 2 pending orders. So for the one for on the 23rd, that's the hotspot. That is for the line ending in 0100. Let's see if it'll let me close.
The ones of you that got that, good job.
Right? I didn't see that.
Right, me either, because it took, I didn't see it till after I submitted.
Yeah, I got that one. It's just crazy, man.
Oh, and it won't even let me get out of this now. Oh,
Nah, you have to click on. You have to click on the other tab at the top.
You could just click
like overview or something.
Ah, there we go. Thank y'all. Let's look at this one. What was this one? Detail. Oh, is it not going to show it?
And it have the effective date there too, 5/21.
It sure does. So that's when these were set to. Whatever this one was changed to, we don't know. But this one is what the mobile hotspot ad. Both of these were set for the 21st of May. All right. So the order was added to the order to add the perk was future dated. That's why that's not working. We have the last one now. In addition to plan types, it's important to understand the effective date options for plan changes. For example, what will provision the new plan for the start of the customer's current bill cycle?
It should have been future dating.
Backdating.
I got
Backdate. It's backdate. Provision the plan for the current bill cycle, not the next bill cycle, the current bill cycle. That's a backdate. And the customer will then receive a credit for what?
The old plan.
Mm-hmm. They're crediting the old plan because they didn't use it. They did use the new plan, which is what we charge them on the next bill. With what, or with blank, will provision the new plan?
Future dating.
On the customer's next bill cycle. And then blank changes are provisioned during the bill cycle.
On demand.
On demand.
I got that right.
See, I figured out once I got the middle three, I was like, yeah, their first and last gotta be this.
Yep. Sometimes the process of elimination works. Whatever gets it. But does anyone have questions about backdating, future dating, or on demand?
Not now.
Not now. Good. Good. Awesome. So, with that being said, time for the last one that I'm going to hear y'all scream at me about, even though I already can tell y'all you have to pay attention to what the prompt says. So,
Y'all ready to scream at me so we can get back? I can know we're going to go back to this today.
made me mad. Because I knew it, I did real good.
Me too. I couldn't even verify. I was like, why is it still not going?
You guys did. There was just a small direction that folks missed.
we're going to show you. So, Ethan has requested a plan change for his line ending in 4775. He has requested a plan change for the line ending in 4775. He would like that specific MDN to be My Plan Unlimited Plus with the 100 gigabyte mobile hotspot perk, and he wants that.
Ethan.
He clicked the box next to his name, 100%.
So check all those boxes.
All of them.
All of them. Customer must agree to everything, absolutely. Then after that, we need to
Click
verify.
the circle box,
The bubble.
circle,
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever say that he wants to verify with a different number than this one?
No, I just
No, that's what tricked me right there. I seen that.
That stops some people. So I just wanted to be clear. This is the number that he is using to contact us with. So we are verifying that number.
Verified.
And then we hit open.
Yeah.
So awesome. You got through that first part, verifying. We make sure we click on eBay.
I did that.
Now what?
Service change.
Service change.
Agent assist a question.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can always ask agent assistant a question, but this case does not require it. I will say that. So, service change.
Service change.
So in this case, then require it, how we get moderate if we did everything right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
This part.
To that number. The number at the top.
We click 4775.
Yeah, then build a plan.
Then we build the plan. Which plan is it?
The unlimited
plus.
Then what?
Scroll down, add
Scroll down. Nah.
bring it there.
You add the
Which
mobile
am
hotspot.
I adding? Yep,
The
mobile hotspot. Then what?
Validate.
Then what?
Change order update. Gotta change it today.
You have to change that date. What date?
Today.
Today.
I did all of that. I did all of that.
Oh, no,
Then you
why?
accept.
Set.
Then
Together.
send the view together.
Send a message.
Continue.
Then you done.
Hell yeah.
You completed the change.
But
Click here.
so I did all of that. I did every step.
You couldn't until you probably missed some.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you all. If you did every single one of those steps, you should have gotten 4 yellow flying butterflies. If you had
Hold on,
4,
what did I say?
I'm so mad. I had that the first time, but I forgot.
I went through and looked at
4
your
blue flying butterflies, but I don't understand.
blue is not the right one. So what happened
My only
was,
guess of what I could have did wrong was not switch around those line numbers.
if you got blue, it is because, hang on, I'm pulling it up. I just read it, but I just want to make sure.
Blue.
It is because you did 0763 for the plan change instead of 4775. That's what.
Let me hear me explain that one, guys. So you verified the account with the other number. Part of the service change window says that you have to change the number. You'll notice that there's a little black banding. Yeah, it's because it defaults to the number that we verified with. But the change was on the other number.
I told you we was making simple mistakes.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I went through it and I did all the steps, and the first time I got that message, but what made me go back was because when I added the Unlimited Plus, I hit validate, and then I remembered that I didn't do the 100 gigabytes. So had I kept it just with the Unlimited Plus, I would have had the right answer, but I wouldn't have fulfilled the customer's request all the way. So
You would have. That means you would have gotten dancing. You had to also get 4 yellow flying butterflies. So
This tells you the details on what was literally what was wrong.
So if you missed the perk, that means you had 4 yellow dancing butterflies. That
That's
just
what it
means
was.
you did the wrong. Yep. If you did the wrong few dates, that means you got birds instead of butterflies.
And then for me, 5 was the phone number.
Yep.
I'm just glad we was able to go back after we validated, because I definitely validated without adding that perk, and I'm like, we can't go back, and I was like, okay, good, we can't. So I just hurry up and
when I went back in, I forgot to switch the phone number.
Why do y'all think it's important that each one of these little details is clarified?
Because we had the wrong line.
Yeah.
Because if a customer calls in, you do one of these things, they're probably going to call back later. Hey, why didn't this add right away? Or hey, where's my perk? Or why did my phone stop working?
That's what I thought about. I did it and I did the wrong number. I was like, I'm finna mess up somebody's number.
And that's one thing. Always I know you all had a quick time limit on this one. It was 8 minutes. I ended up giving y'all an extra minute or two on this, I'm pretty sure. But
I was trying to hurry through that one.
it's all good. It's all good. But that's why we do this too, so that if you all see this now, y'all think you're gonna do this later on a call, or do you think you're gonna double check yourselves more likely?
Double check.
I know you.
Double check.
I know y'all will. Talia's over there confident in her answer, and I know it's because she knew exactly what she was doing. She thought she hit yellow, but she didn't double check herself, and that's the only thing. Talia, I really think you probably
She done changed
said
the wrong
it,
plan
but
on the wrong
that's,
number.
same with, there were several people. There were multiple blues. There were multiple dancings. It's all good. Now y'all see why.
I understand the concept. How come you can't
Because
if you understand the concept?
yeah,
Say
I
what?
think it'll be better though on the phone.
I said,
So
you
yeah,
should
let me
pass it
answer
to
your
phone.
question. How would you feel if you called in customer service on your phone plan and someone changed the plan on the wrong number? You got to be able to do it for the right plan and the right number. It's an attention to detail thing. It's super easy to miss, but we got to make sure you're able to do it fully. So
Yeah,
so you did say green is technically passing, but for instance, okay, I got a 70.
Yellow is passing. Green is green means that you did the change on both numbers.
No, she's talking about good. For the percentage, you had to get an 80% or above. So you had to get a green 80% or above for the other two.
Okay.
For this one, you had to get the answer that I showed y'all.
Oh, so if we got a 70 and it's green, that ain't good?
That's not 70's not green. 70's yellow.
No, mine's green.
Mine is green.
Yeah,
yeah, mine is green. I got a green 70.
But it's not 80% or higher.
I think that's happening because some of them were partial questions, and that's probably like, is that why that's happening?
No.
We all got the same.
Because there's 60% that are getting greens as well. Yeah, no, it had to be an 80% or above.
Oh,
That's weird. That should be doing that. I can see why that would throw people off. Yes, I can. I'm so sorry. 80% or above. I don't know why that's doing that.
That's so tacky.
But 2 out of the 3, right, is basically you passed the boosted.
If you got if you just missed one of the 3 of these pages and you passed the other 2, you got this bring it.
Okay.
And guys, in real life, I know that you guys are going to knock this out of the park because you did it. You had the attention to detail thing here. But remember, in real life, you guys are going to have time to process the change with the customer.
Yes, that's why I said on
See
the
how you
phone,
do it under pressure.
it'll be better because I'm not pressured into. You got 2 minutes. You got 2. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really taking your time and talking with the customer, and
Oh yeah. I wasn't cutting you off, Candace, but no, yeah, that's exactly the case, and it's hard to replicate the time constraint that the customers give you in a classroom setting like this. This is really the best way we can do it is by setting a time limit, but it's really just it. Again, did I work with you all if you had tech issues? Did I add time if you needed it? I'm pretty sure I did.
Tawana said no.
Tawana?
You had me scratching on that spell. 3 minutes, I'm like, Lord, I got 5 questions left.
As soon as you start telling us how much time we have left, I was like, oh my God,
I know.
Thank you.
Exactly, because the 15-minute breaks go by fast. I can only imagine how 3 minutes go by.
Think about an hour-long call. Think about when you're on a call with it. You've been helping that customer out, and you realize I've been on this call for an hour now. The customers are, that's gonna happen. Y'all are gonna get into this and then be like, oh my gosh, 45 minutes just flew by. It's also gonna be a day where you're like, I need 15 minutes just to hurry up. Like, good Lord, it's gonna happen. But with that, you have to kind of just consider, we want to be conscious of our time. Not saying you ever want to rush, but conscious of it. So, what you all are about to work on for the next part of for the rest of the day is some my times as well as some skillfuls. I'm going to have you do the skillfuls first, as well as I'm going to have some links for them. So give me just a second. I'm trying to get this up here for you. Complete.
I looked at the chat and I seen other people were saying they were sweating bullets. I said, I'm not the only one. I was sweating so bad by the time the test was done.
Oh yeah.
I had to turn my air on and everything.
Trust me, I was the same way, y'all. I've been through these. I was still oh my god. We had 5 boosted for the round training. I failed.
Our researchers have developed a new
I passed
idea.
3 of them.
Hear us,
That was the, you know, you have to
Stuart.
pass the majority, but I definitely borderline. But I learned from those things. That's all I ask y'all to do. Learn from these. It's all you can do.
Stuart.
Hear us, Stuart.
I have a question. So if I guessed one.
Hang on. I'm so sorry. I'm listening, but Casey, your question first, and then we'll get back to Fatima. She was.
Something easy that we're gonna pass. A stimulation question. Is it gonna be a stimulation, or are we gonna be clicking? Or are we gonna?
I will tell. This is what I can tell you about the last one. The last one is a role play. So if you all, we've been progressively adding stuff, we've kind of gone on. That will be the last thing you all will do with us. We will have kind of like it'll be 2 different little role-play simulations. The first one will be based off of just the transaction. The second one, we will tackle some actual, sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things to answer that question, so my brain is just kind of scattered for a second. I'm so sorry. Yes. So the first part will be just like the transaction. It'll be a different transaction. It'll be just like that last simulation you just did here. That will be the first part. The second part will be a one-on-one customer interaction with us as the agent. The customer, and you all as the agents. So we will talk more about that. I will tell y'all now. The Elevate model is your best friend, both for that brilliant, but also for your phone calls to be successful on the job. Just follow the Elevate model. It's really going to help you out. I am going to make sure I get that posted in the WebEx or you're in the Slack for y'all. Just a sec.
Just so I'm not gonna be difficult.
None of y'all are going to be difficult. I will not be a difficult customer. No, I promise y'all that. I can tell you right now, I will not be difficult.
Yeah, no, if it makes you guys feel any better, we have a problem we have to fill out. I can tell them that without revealing any answers, Cam. So, hey, we're following
Our scouts have surveyed new areas.
There we go. Okay. Change the screen. This is what y'all are going to be working on for the last hour of the day. It's going to give y'all some good hands-on practice as well as to knock out some stuff that we need to knock out. If you all go to your CamWave 41A room, there is a tab here that says Complete by EOD 1020. Click that for me. I'm going to keep my screen up sharing like this, but this is what I need y'all to work on. We're going to have a section for these skillfuls. You'll have 6 of them right here. You can just literally click the link and it'll take you right to the skillful to knock it out. Then work on your My Times for Bring It Boosted number 2. And then work on your Boosteds. And then I'll add down here below that, if for somehow some of y'all are super fast and happen to get it, My Times and Boosteds from BB1. This is what y'all are working on for the last part of the day.
Okay, after we click on CamWave 41A, I'm sorry, what did you say click on?
At the top, there'll be a tab. There should be several tabs. You should see one that says Complete by EOD 1020.
Go to 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I see it now. I see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, stop sharing actually for a minute. But yeah, work on those. We need the skillfuls done. Once you've done all 6 of those
have
skillfuls, raise your
completed
hand.
their
Some of
latest
them you may
project.
have done before, but we need to make sure that all 6 of them are 100% complete.
Thank you. I'm gonna wait for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Is anybody else's skill still loading, or is it just?
Mine's just loading.
That's
But I think
Because
we
we
did.
did these.
Yeah, I think we did these already. I think we did them.
And it says error.
Yeah, I thought it was just me.
Clear your cache with the PC. You haven't done that yet.
Or it just worked for me when I right clicked and opened it that way.
Yeah, me too. But it does look like we've done this already, though. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see.
What are we doing on this? I mean, what is the excavator?
Click on that link that he put in there. So once you go to more and then you see it and it's like complete by end of day 10:20. Once you click underneath it, it has the website and it'll just take you straight to the skillful stimulation.
I'm on it.
Yeah, and then they take a minute to
Verification, change it.
I think we did it. So how can we confirm that we did it?
Yeah.
It's taking me through the whole thing all
He
over.
said that he know that we already did some of them. Just go ahead and review just to make sure we're 100.
Question: that was supposed to be in the Canway 41A.
Yeah.
It's not in mine right now. I've been trying to refresh it.
Did you go to more?
Or like, yeah, once you go to Canvas,
Make sure you got a full screen
look
too.
up top. Yeah, make sure your screen is full. Just look up top. It's right where like key links and workflows and all that is.
Oh, it's up there. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Zion. Sorry, it's just easier for me real quick. Zatavia. Okay, I didn't know if you saw me. That ticket you sent me, was that from the tech agent reaching out about the camera replacement? Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. Thank you.
how do we know which my times, like where does my time stop at?
Let me pull it back up. Hang on.
Because I'm at
Share,
one.
share your
No,
screen for me.
one message. Oh, okay.
Okay, click the back to my times voice only. And scroll down. Keep scrolling. Right there. You don't do the grammar and spelling, but you do all the way down to video streaming. Those two that said they for messaging only, you won't do those two, but the rest you do. So those
Okay, so wait, so don't do the grammar and spelling. So don't do this one or that one.
Correct. Everything else you will do though.
So do I go back up here or no?
Yeah, go back up there. You'll keep going from one message. Yeah, it's all the way down from one message to video streaming still, so you'll still have there's a lot of them on this one.
Okay.
And so if you don't get it finished, guys, we will have time to come back to these. It's okay, but again, just make sure you get the skillfuls done first, then work on these my times where you're boosted, and just get through as much as you can. But appreciate you, Toy. I got to try killing this.